Hey, hey. Welcome everybody to Miss Glow's Kitchen, where there's sugar, spice, and everything nice, where we slice, dice, and entice, using everything we can, from peppers to allspice. What's up, my people? Y'all know what time it is? See y'all in the kitchen. Jambalaya Egg Rolls are on the menu today. Here are the ingredients we need in no particular order. We will need an onion. You can use whatever kind of onion you want to use. Bell pepper, green pepper, celery, scallions, minced garlic, sausage, shrimp, and chicken. You can choose all of them or some of them. That's cool. You need chicken stock, water, and rice for the rice part of it. Cajun seasoning and egg roll wrappers. Now you can use any other kind of seasoning you might deem necessary here. So I'm just going to start you off with a basic Cajun seasoning. If you want to use onion powder, garlic powder, some other things, you can. That's cool. I mean, sky's the limit with this. Just keep tasting your dish along the way. Now y'all know what I always say. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So let's get to it. Alright, so watch here as I cut up all the veggies and the meat at the end. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them all. I'm going to dice them into a small dice. Because they're going into an egg roll, you want to make sure they're small enough so that they cook down. You don't have large pieces of meat and veggies inside of that egg roll casing. So check this out. Now I have cooked the rice. If you don't know how to cook rice, check out my tutorial on this channel on how to cook rice perfectly, making sure your grains are separated. So this is what the meat looks like once I've diced it up. That's some hot chili oil. Now those shrimp, they are size 26-30, cut in 3 pieces. Not much to talk about here. We're just going to saute the vegetables and the meat. So now the veggies, just put a little seasoning on it. Don't over season, don't put a lot, just put a little bit. But we want to get these browned, cooked up really nicely so that we can mix it with the rice. It'll be ready to go into the egg roll. Alright, so you can cook this veggie part until it's translucent and just brown the meat. We're good to go. Alright, so now we're up to the part where we're going to do the rice, and then we're going to mix everything with the rice. So in other words, here we're going to do the entire mixture. Alright, so you want to get your rice into the pan. Doesn't have to be cold either, so you don't want to overcook it though, so be careful that you don't overcook your rice. You can use any long grain rice you want to. I actually recommend parboiled. I do. That's garlic, minced garlic. I recommend that you use parboiled rice because it holds up. It holds up when you have to cook it again, or you have to put it in something and it has to cook more. It holds up very, very well. Alright, so that's minced garlic. Then I still put onion powder and some Cajun seasoning. Alright, a little bit of parsley. Just a little bit, eyeball it. Oh, that's a little bit of parsley. Alright, and here's our veggie mixture. Alright, I was kind of trying to eyeball it according to the amount of rice I had right there. So I didn't know if I wanted to use all of those veggies or just some of them. But it will depend on how you think you like your filling. If you're a meat eater, like I am, then you'll put more meat than rice. So the ratio of meat to vegetables and rice, the meat will outweigh the amount of rice and veggies substantially. But I just want to demonstrate right now how exactly to do this. So alright, so now you'll taste and adjust your seasoning. So you want to make sure it's got enough salt in it, it's got enough flavor to hold up in an egg roll, even though you probably, if you're like me, you're going to put a little soy sauce on it and maybe a little sweet and sour sauce. But you just want to make it so you absolutely don't have to. You can just eat the egg roll without anything. Alright, a little bit more Cajun seasoning. Alright, because you know how I say season every step of the way? Yep. Want to make sure we do that. We are seasoning every single step of the way. Right? See? A little bit of soy sauce. It's a little bit more salt. It's kind of a little bit bland to me, so I just want to add some flavor. That onion powder does bump up the flavor very well along with the Cajun seasoning, but I still just wanted a little bit more salt and a little bit more color to the rice. I didn't want the rice inside of the egg roll so white. Alright, so at this point we'll dump our meat in. Now once the meat is dumped in, pretty much stir this up and your filling is ready for the egg roll. So this is the final step. And that's it. That's our filling. We are ready to fill our egg roll wrappers now. So here we go. I ripped my egg roll wrapper a little bit, but I tell you what, I'm going to use it anyway. So I actually ripped a couple of them. I don't even know how I did it, but don't ask. Alright, so the camera is a bit, my board actually is off center. Okay, so we're going to put the rip part at the top where it rolls into the egg roll first. So we're going to try to do this. Don't overfill your egg roll right here. Don't overfill your wrapper, I mean, because you won't be able to close it correctly if you do. So you want to do that. Alright, so just put enough. I'm sorry that this is off. Alright, so we bring the bottom up. It's fairly easy. Bring the bottom of it up, and then you're going to fold the two sides in. Alright, and then after you fold both sides in, then you'll just start rolling it. Yep, you'll start rolling it like that. Alright, you should get a cylinder shape like that. Alright, now either you can do two things right here. You can use plain water, or you can use an egg wash, which is egg and a little bit of water. So it's about 1 egg and 1 tablespoon of water or something like that. 1 to 2 tablespoons of water, okay? Because you want to seal your egg roll. Now I'm going to set that off to the side, do a few more, and we're good to go. Alright? So you get the gist, you see how to do it. Fold the bottom up, then fold the two sides in, and then start rolling. That's it. Sorry my people, my oil is kind of dark. I was using it for something else earlier, so I just went on and decided that I would drop the egg rolls down into the same oil. So it looks kind of dark. Don't trip. It happens. Alright, so now what you want to do is once you get these down in here, you just want to cook them until they're golden brown. So once they're golden brown, they will look like this. So you can see at the bottom of the picture, that's one that's not cut. It comes out to be a nice golden brown. This is what it looks like when it's cut. So you see more sausages, but actually there is shrimp in there and there's chicken. So I did put 3 kinds of meat in here. Thanks for watching, everybody. See y'all later. As always, I appreciate you. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.